viewers, this is Danny from Leg Buff Productions here with another weekly update. And today I'm going to talk about the contest that's later on, my mock and mock building 101. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Flickr, where I post what I'm working on. On Instagram I usually try to post at least a couple times a week, so you guys can get an idea of what's going on when I'm building. So anyway, with the contest, again, this is going to be probably December or January of next year. December of this year, January of next year. But I want to know, it will be a mock building contest, but again, no questions about that. I just want ideas of what you guys want for the prizes so I can start thinking about getting those. So anything you want, go ahead and put in the comments, and I'll think about getting that. So next on my mock. So I have made a fairly decent amount of progress. So I have built this whole side of prison cells, and again, this is a separatist base on a mountain, and on the bottom is where the prisoners are kept, the Republic prisoners, which are clones. I don't know which clones I'll use yet, not those, but maybe the episode 2 ones, but again, their helmets will all be off and stuff. But anyway, I did finish building all of the cells on this side. Obviously there's no roofs right now, but they're all fully built, all the walls. The only thing that's missing is the doors, and I have 2 doors right here. Obviously they'll all be black, not yellow, but I have placed an order. Hopefully it'll come in on Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I think it said it did ship, so should be getting it soon. But that's what the doors look like. They'll be under this, right under it, but I just put those on just to see how that it looked. And then there'll be one that's just a solid like fence kind of thing, and the other one will have a same kind of thing, except it'll be able to open and close. And then in each room there'll be a bunk bed like this, and then I'm thinking about putting something else maybe a little bit higher. I'm not really sure. If you have any ideas, again, you can go ahead and put that in the comments below. And then I just have some more bunk beds kind of being built along the way, and then these are empty. And then over here I was kind of prototyping with what I was thinking of doing for the staircases. So obviously there will be staircases going up, and the same on this side. But I'll talk about this side in a little bit. But anyway, the staircases to go to the second floor, and then I want to put something under them. So I was thinking of putting these little drone things, which I showed how to make in the I think it was called What to Make with the new Star Wars blasters, that video. And so they're these little drone things. So I was thinking of putting them under here with some sort of thing that would close. This wouldn't be the final product. I was just seeing how this looked. And then if the prisoners are trying to revolt or something, there's 3 under there, or 2 under there, and then this one. These would all kind of come running out and shooting at them with stun blasters to kind of paralyze them until the separatists could get a hold of them. And then I put these brown bricks, but I really don't like how that looks. Well, obviously it's the wrong brown, first of all. I'd have to get reddish brown staircases, but I'm thinking about putting dark gray there. I'm not sure. And then of course there's this wall dividing the 2 areas. The other side will be identical to this side. Just the reason they put a wall there is because they don't want too many prisoners being able to communicate with each other. That way they'll kind of plan rebellion, so they kind of split the prisoners in half. So there's going to be 2 in each cell, and there's 5 cells, so that makes 10 prisoners per side, so it's a total of 20. So if you only have 10, that's a lot smaller, obviously, than 20 total prisoners together. So there's a wall, and it's going to be the same exact thing on the other side. I kind of started building up the cells there, but I ran out of pieces, so I'll have to make some more orders for that, but that's fine. So there's nothing too special on that side. And then over here, this is the entrance to the mine, and right now, I'll move these guys. I kind of put these little fences. I'm not really sure if those will stay there or not. Haven't really decided on that yet, but you can see there's a little gap right there, and then here I kind of put them in. There will be these arches. These are both the wrong color. That's what the order with the doors. These arches, they are in dark bluish gray, and then that's going to kind of make, there's going to be 2 there and 2 here. That's going to make the entrance into the mine. And this is the level. This is how high the first level will be. and then this is a little bit smaller than the height of the second level. But then you go into the mine, and this is how large it will be. Obviously nothing in here right now will stay in here except the mine cart and the tracks. But what the mine walls will look like, if you guys have been wondering, is it won't be flat like this. In fact, these pieces probably won't end up being there. I'll probably be like random colored pieces so I don't waste those panels. But the walls will look like this with the studs showing. All I have is that brick in the back there, and then this just attaches to it. So the whole wall will be plates, and then on the plates I'll put things like diamonds and kind of rocks. And then I was thinking of getting a bunch of the cheese slopes. You can see the green ones there. I was thinking getting a bunch of dark bluish gray, light bluish gray ones, and kind of making a little rocky pattern across along with the gems and stuff that the clones will be mining for the Separatists. And then I have this track right here, and then I built this minecart, which I think is just awesome. If you watch my Flickr and Instagram, you would have seen it early. I actually just built it today, and I think it looks really cool. So there's no wheels on it, but it's these hinge pieces, and the way you see right there, the track actually fits in between the studs. It's kind of hard to tell. You can tell on that side. Oops, it won't focus. There we go, it's a little better. So you can kind of see the track fits perfectly in between there. So that way it slides really nicely. It doesn't come dislodged. As you can see, I can just kind of push it and it doesn't come off the track, which means it's very stable. Like again, I can just push it and it stays on the track, and it holds a lot of, I have those rubies in there. If I can find, I'll use this lid right here of this pick-a-brick cup, and I'll just show you everything that it has in there. Again, I posted a picture of all the gems on my Flickr, how many it can hold. I think that's all of them, yep. So I mean, it's not a lot, but it's still a pretty decent amount of gems in there, just for this little cart. So again, this is all custom. I just kind of figured the hinge pieces would be cool to use, and then I put some designs around it, made it curved so it could hold a pretty decent amount, and none can escape. As you can see, I'll take one of them, and you can't really, it doesn't go in. If you try to push it through this way, it won't go in. So you have to put it in this way, that way none will come out when it's moving. And then of course I'll make some sort of crane mechanism which will pick it up from the first floor, bring it to the second floor, which is where it'll dump it. I don't know how it will dump it yet, but and then it will turn into like a fuel source. So that's what the mine will look like. I'm not sure if this post will be here. That's just kind of temporary. And then I have this air purification device. Not sure if this is the final product. I kind of just put a bunch of pieces together to see how it would look. I think it turned out pretty well. And the thing is, the Separatists want to kind of protect the clones. I know, obviously, they don't like clones, but they want them to be healthy so that they don't have to capture more clones to work for them. They just want to capture 20 and not have to get any more, so they can just keep using the same one. So they're going to purify the air, because otherwise all the dust and rocks and all that bad stuff in the air, it's going to take an effect on the clone's health. So they're going to put in these air purification devices somewhere, so probably one on each side. Again, that's just a prototype, but that might end up being the final product. So that's really it for the mine and the first floor. Again, this is the second floor, and then a couple bricks higher will be ground level, and then that's where the mountain will start. Ground level, go up, and then that's where the main Separatist base will be up here. And then, if you saw last update, I had that base plate ramp. Obviously, it's not the final product, but there will be a ramp coming from ground level down to the second story for the corporates. I mentioned that last week. But that's pretty much it on the progress this week, and hopefully there will be a good amount next week. And then the final thing I want to talk about is Mock Building 101, and that's a series I had going before I started my brick film, and unfortunately, I had to end that. but it's coming back. So the first or the next episode will be curved windows. So just to give you a sneak peek, this is just an example. I know it's really rough around the edges. I'll fix that up with those plates. But there's one curved window, and then if I set this down, you can see here's another curved window. So I'll show you guys how to make that. That'll be coming out probably not next week, but maybe in a few weeks. I'm not really sure. But that's it for this update. Don't forget, again, check out my Instagram and Flickr. Sorry this went so long. But thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out my channel for some other awesome LEGO videos. And have a great day.